Okay, so I was asked to make a couple more tutorials today, so I'm gonna do that real quick. The first one is Kraid with a quick kill. There are two different methods to do this. The faster one involves making sure that you're positioned correctly on the screen, and then shooting 2 missiles and 3 supers into Kraid. The correct positioning has Samus kind of leaning off the edge here a little bit. The cue that I use is you want the edge of her sprite to be lining up roughly with where the block here is, as it shakes to the right. So you can use either her toe or the right side of her morph ball to do that. I'm using the practice ROM, so there's a lot less lag going on than there would be in vanilla, so keep that in mind. But basically what you want to do is time it so that you shoot the missile at the right time, and it hits Kraid like that while his mouth is open. When that second missile connects, what happens is Kraid's mouth stays open for some reason, and so then you can quickly get the supers in. When I want to make sure I explain everything. So Kraid has different different. Can I do this? No, I can't. I'll do it on this cam. Kraid has different animations for the way that his mouth is open. So basically, it's like closed, slightly open, more open, and completely open. You want to shoot him with a super on that middle frame, so when it's like mostly open but not completely open. And when you do that, his mouth will stay that way, and you can get the other super missiles in. So anyway, if you're not in the right position here for the missiles, they're not going to work. So that's why the positioning is important. So like if I'm over here, for example, it might not work. Okay. So that still hit him, but he didn't like lock in place. Anyway, so make sure that your position is good. Now, the way that I time it is as his claw is coming up that second or third time or whatever, basically the last time before he's completely out of the ground, that's when I stand up. So I'll stand up right here, make sure that you have missiles selected. Stand up, jump, 2 shots, switch to supers. Stand up, jump, 2 shots, switch to supers, dead. So that's the optimal Kraid quick kill. I don't know if there is a better setup. There might be, but I've just kind of mimicked what I've seen other world record runners do. One thing that I think Overfiend does that nobody else does, I might be wrong about that, but if you give Samus iframes during this, it will reduce lag. And supposedly there's a setup that like will put her in the right spot that is free. I don't know what that is, but that's something to consider. Now, for the suboptimal but still fast Kraid quick kill, what you can do is instead of using missiles, you can use a charge shot. And the nice thing about the charge shot method is see how Kraid's claw quits moving up and down when you do that. So you can just freeze Kraid with a charge shot like this, and then you don't have to worry about dodging the claw with your supers. The thing about that is you have to get 4 super missiles in, and you have to time it correctly. I mean, you always have to time it correctly, but it's a different timing. So that's the other one. I'm just going to try and get it once before I finish this. That was early. Anyway, the other thing about using the charge shot is it actually creates more lag. Gosh dang it. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend this. But this is the method that I went with when I was first running 100%. So it's definitely viable. It's just, it's a little bit slower, and in my opinion, it's actually harder. As long as you're positioned correctly for this missile one, it's really not, it's not bad. It's a lot of lag there. So, okay, that's it. That's the Kraid quick kill. So hopefully that was helpful, and I'll see you later.